I run a dairy processing plant. So we make fluid milk products, we make yogurt products, we make rice pudding, we make a few products that go into the market. I took over the business in 2006. And when I was thinking about social responsibility, we started to say, okay, we're going to launch new products. What do we want to be? What do we want these products to offer? So we laid out a mission statement for everything we launch. And when I look back at it, I'm like, oh, that was very socially responsible, because we wanted to make products that were a taste of home. So everything that's authentic, what you wanted to buy at home. But secondly, we wanted to make products that had no artificial preservatives, colorings, and anything that augmented and changed the product. So we wanted to make it 100% natural. And for me, that was a huge responsibility, because I feel that when you're in the food and beverage sector, there is a lot of ways to make cost savings and things like that that will make a cheaper product, but will not give the nutritional value that people are looking for. So for me, that was a very, very big social responsibility. I wanted to make sure that whatever we offered was natural as natural could be. And then the third criteria that we laid out was that it had to be locally sourced. So we said we're going to buy 100% Canadian milk. We're going to buy 100% of our ingredients from Canadian companies, packaging from Canadian companies, and equipment from Canadian companies. And now, 12 years later, that is still the same story that we have. I have only one thing that I have to source from the US, and that is on the yogurt containers, that film that goes on the top. That is the only thing I cannot buy from Canada. Because for me, it was very, very important to give back to the market that's going to buy my product. I feel that we have to have a cyclical economy. So we have to have that responsibility to buy locally sourced products and put them into your product line, and also to offer something that has the nutritional value that people are looking for. So when I looked at social responsibility, that was my main thing, because I look at it in three phases. I look at it as people products, which for me are the same thing, because I'm addressing the needs of the people. People want nutritious products. So we're developing products that go down that line. The second part is the planet. And so being food, it's very, very hard sometimes to be cost saving on energy, because cleaning is a huge aspect. And when you're talking about food, you're always talking about quality of product. And if you're cutting corners on the way that you're using water and chemical and energy, you might be affecting your business. But as I've come through the 12 years, we've put in some stuff that's helped us quite a lot. We recycle a lot of the water that we use for our cleaning processes. We recycle a lot of the chemicals that we use. We also have put in a lot of energy savings in terms of capacitors and LED lights and a lot of the stuff that would cut down. And for me, the last part of it is profit. It has to be people, planet, and profit. Because without profit, I cannot afford to invest in these environmentally projects that will save us money on the long run, or even cost us a lot, because the ROI on these projects is very high. So your payback on doing a lot of these cost savings, it's 5 years out. There's a lot of money that you have to invest in that end. So without the profits, you cannot be looking to be socially responsible. So for me, the social responsibility is really, really on the product side. I want to make sure that we make something that's 100% here, locally sourced, so we have a low carbon footprint, and also some energy savings. And lastly, just making sure that the planet is, a little more sustainable.